Hello everyone, it's Raza von Werder from the University of Mother God Church. I've been talking about patriarchy and matriarchy and sex, and I had to get into a lot of details about patriarchy and matriarchy in order to get into the explanation of why our society is so negative against sex. But at this point, I would like to tell you the other myth, which I brought up in the first video of this sequence. The first myth, I told you about one myth, and it was about the Satan myth in Christianity. And I told you that I would explain my take on the Durga myth in Hinduism, and it pertains to patriarchy as well, and how terrible patriarchy is in the Hindu myth. In the Christian myth, the men of patriarchy are Satan and his demons. In this myth, you will see patriarchy is looked also upon as a huge demon named Maharashtra. All right, there was this huge demon, I mean a monster demon on earth, and his name was Maharashtra. People called upon the Hindu male gods, the main male gods, to get rid of him. And they are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. But the three male gods, no matter how hard they tried, they could not get rid of this huge demon, because this demon had ingratiated himself with the male gods somehow. He had in the past gotten their backup or their blessing, and now, no matter what they did, they couldn't evict him off the planet. So they called upon the female deity, Durga. Durga is famous for being the protectress of mankind and of people, the protector. So they called upon her. She, according to the myth, she turned herself into a beautiful, beautiful goddess and beguiled this demon. It's like Samson and Delilah. And once she beguiled him to be with her, she tried to kill him. But when she killed him and drew his blood and it splattered, each drop of his blood turned into more demons. So pretty soon there was a mobs and mobs of demons from her trying to kill the big demon, the big Satan. She tried another thing then. She turned herself into Kali. Now, Kali is depicted as a ferocious goddess of life and death, and you see her with a garland of skulls around her belt. She has a belt, a loose belt with skulls, and she's dripping blood from her mouth, and she is fierce, very fierce, and she is greatly worshipped by the Hindus, greatly. There's Kali, cults, just like we have cults for saints and great beings of our religion. She's very, very much beloved. and so is Durga. Both of them are. Well, Durga, Kali is a version of Durga. Kali, what she did was when the demons were killed by Durga and spilt their blood, she's shown with a big tongue in pictures, like a tongue that hangs down to her chest. She lapped up their blood. And once she lapped up the blood of the big demon and the other demon, she lapped up fast. Then no more demons could generate. I have, like I told you, the myth of Satan that I deciphered, I have never read anywhere. This is my take on it. And here is my take on the myth of Durga, killing the demon that the males couldn't. The big demon, Maharashtra, is patriarchy. Just like Satan and his demons formed patriarchy, this demon, big demon, is patriarchy. People called upon male gods, the three Hindu male gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. But nothing happened. Just like we are calling on Father God to help us, and we don't get results. But they say all the greatest saints who ever lived were devoted to the Holy Virgin Mary, and they got results, the best results of any of the Catholic saints. They were the highest. Patriarchy, the gods of patriarchy, cannot remove patriarchy. There's no man on a white horse, no saint, no god on a white horse that will save our planet. It has to be a woman. It has to be a mother God. Mother God has to come to earth. Mother God. As Durga, or whatever form you want. But it's Mother God, the feminine divine. Now, listen to this. What is the solution to the problem? This is a very serious problem of what men have done on the planet. Very serious problem. They're destroying the planet. They're in danger of polluting the entire planet with nuclear war and killing off 3/4 of or more of everyone on earth. We have been in that danger. We have been in that danger. And radioactivity and etc., etc. This is what the demons of patriarchy have done. What does it mean she turns herself into Kali and laps up their blood so there can be no more demons? Male extinction. If you don't believe me that human males are going extinct, take a look at Dr. Bryan Sykes' book. It's Adam's Curse, A World Without Men. And he is the world's #1 geneticist. He's in Oxford University, England. He said that the Y chromosome is crumbling and it cannot repair itself. And there will be no more men in 100,000 years, give or take 20,000 or 25,000 years. Women will reproduce without men. He doesn't mention parthenogenesis, which my friends and I believe, my matriarchal friends and I believe, that women will employ that vestigial ability they have of parthenogenesis, which is spontaneous pregnancy in their own body, like the Holy Virgin Mary did. But Bryan Sykes says you can take 23 chromosomes from one egg of a woman, put it into the other egg of the other woman, and you have two female parenting, and all the offspring are female. So the future, from his point of view, is all women with all women offspring. Well, two women, two parents are both women. The children are all female. So we're going backwards. Who came first, the chicken or the egg? The woman. So we're going backwards into the world when there were only women. And when God made man, she was only kidding. So she made the first man, the woman, out of her own body, probably through parthenogenesis. He also does not mention frozen sperm. He does not mention that. Sperm banks. Could say have billions, trillions, untold trillions of sperms in sperm banks, if we want to continue. But that's going to be a problem, because as soon as men are born, they're going to get demonic again, you see. So, okay, so this is the return of matriarchy. We are getting back to matriarchy now. We are beginning. See my video, The Army of Mother God, done by a group of women named Female Supremacy Now 2. They took one of my voice tapes and made a video without my knowing it. They created this incredible, unbelievable video out of it. So that is the myth of Durga and Kali, and it predicts male extinction. That's how serious the patriarchal problem is, that no one could end patriarchy, and Mother God had to end men. And that's my take. Nobody else has ever written this or said this. It's me. I'm the leader of the matriarchy movement, and God gives me vision and understanding. Vision meaning I see the picture. To be continued.